I think one of the big things in triathlon are the different styles of biking, and when we talk about that, I guess you compare the quintessential big gear smasher, the triathletes, the stereotypical triathlete amongst the cyclists, or the high cadence triathlete, who's a Chris Lieto or to some degree a Craig Alexander, and all these styles of athletes have been effective in triathlon. Your big gear pusher like Norman Stadler is the greatest bike rider to ever do the sport. He was a relatively solid gear pushing athlete, a small compact athlete who relied on big torque to generate the power, where Chris Lieto, very high cadence, beautiful pedal action. He's one of the fastest bike riders also to ever race an Ironman. Beautiful to pedal, high cadence and 100 plus. So what is the most effective? My honest opinion is for races in above 4 hours, and there's a lot of science behind this, scientific proof, is that you can maintain, use cadence to generate high power up to about 2 hours, and then after that you start to need to gravitate towards using bigger muscle groups to generate your power. So you tend to power down or to gear down, put yourself in a bigger gear to generate the same power. Your body starts requiring torque to initiate that back end power in an Ironman. So the most successful athletes across the board have been the ones that are able to make that transition, that can ride a nice pedaling action around at 90 RPMs and then can power down at the back end of their Ironmans. Craig Alexander was a high cadence athlete for a decade. In the last couple of years, he's had to power down, or to gear down, much bigger gears in order to keep up with the intensity. And that's my opinion, that we cannot run those high cadences for 4 hours and be effective as multi-sport athletes. All systems work. Sebastian Kienle, one of the greatest bike riders of the new generation, big gear pusher, nice pedaling action, quite a muscly bike rider. The answer to the different bike styles in our sport, it's none is more effective than the other. But I think that the best athletes, the most consistent athletes across the board at multiple distances, tend to be riding that cadence range around 90 RPM and powering or gearing down from that in their longer races.